So this is part two of what was supposed to be a whole video on its own because of unfortunately my computer program, which I edit videos, keeps on crashing. So this is part two of my criticism and arguments against what Angry Joe has said in regards to Battlefield 5 and its controversy. Enjoy.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I had a video made on me. Oh fuck! Oh no! Angry Strawman Joe misrepresents fans. Fuck! I brought up fucking social justice warriors versus anti-social justice warriors. And because I provided a different fucking idea that maybe the pre-orders are a little weak, not because of the fact that there are women in it and it's historically inaccurate, but maybe it's because it's in this particular time and it's in this particular this. And I tried some other things because I played it and I enjoyed it and I thought it was good. But oh fuck, I was wrong. It is about social justice warriors. Now, I don't want to fucking deal with any of this, guys. Like, seriously, if I'm not alt-right, if I'm not anti-social justice warrior, I'm fucking 100% social justice. Like, I'm getting flooded right now with with shit. So like, wow, wham, wham, you guys pretty good, man. Well, Angry Joe, did the Doom Eternal trailer trigger you? No, man, I fucking loved it, dude. You guys don't even fucking watch my fucking channel. Shit. Oh, hey, Joe is an EA shill. Like, he always supports EA games. He's never spoken ill will about EA. He didn't make a video 3 days ago about it, how one of the real problems with EA's business practices is the Madden Ultimate Team seeping their shit into other things. I have to freaking reply. I have to freaking reply. So I have watched your video all the way through, and I heard all your points, and the reason why I'm replying is because it wasn't about you, man. It wasn't about the points you made in your video. It was about your audience. And you're right, your audience has a right to their opinion. But that's what I was replying to. And honestly, you guys are kind of confirming for me that, maybe this is about social justice warriors and this is about anti-social justice warriors, and we needing to stop this.
Again, you're missing the entire point, and you're strawmanning your critics, and it's funny because you were scrolling through your feed, and there was one interesting tweet that you showed there, and there was a citation needed. Yeah, you need to prove what you're saying. That's the entire problem of your arguments. I don't care if people are calling you an EA shell, but you're just excusing the real reasons behind it, and instead of actually going out to protect the consumer, which you will always claim to be, you're just making excuses instead of looking at the facts of the case. And if we're just trolls, if we anti social justice warriors, are you just calling you an SJW? Why are you replying to us if we have no point? If we're just trolls, if Quartering is just a troll, why are you replying? Because people are calling you out, because you're wrong. And you ended your last video with, if I'm wrong, call me out on it. And we're calling you out on it, and you're doubling down and can't take criticism. And why can't you mention his name in the video if that's the guy you're actually replying to, Quartering, Jeremy Hambley? It's interesting, just interesting. You don't want to mention
But
him.
I I just, and oh my gosh, it's already starting. Look, there's another one. Okay, I can't possibly reply to everybody, guys, but I guess okay, I'm gonna try to stay on track here. Let's go through.
My video celebrating the death That, or is it your 12 minutes of straw manning against an argument I haven't seen anyone else make? Now, you
The
may
whole community was
be
making
wondering,
the argument in your comments.
why are you responding to Angry Joe? Well, he indirectly has responded to my video.
No, this isn't about you. This wasn't about your video. That's why I didn't name you. That's why I didn't go over your points in detail. I said I watched 4 videos, and then I saw what the reaction was, and I think that people are getting riled up. I was talking about the community.
Celebrating
Okay, I
the
gotta stop.
death
I gotta stop.
Highlight, or you know,
And
something
I
like
saw
that,
this
Pat
part.
Raccoons.
You're saying basically I didn't watch these videos. I didn't bother watching these videos because look at the red bar. It didn't go all the way through. No, man, no. I watched the videos on the iPad and I Google Chromecasted it to my television in my bedroom. And then I came over here to make a video about it on my desktop. And then I showed my desktop screen, which I had combed through these videos previously before going to the iPad, man. You're so ready. You're so hyped to get a gotcha. You're so ready to turn this into a real controversy when there is no controversy. The controversy is that the people are saying that this is about social justice, and I think it was about other things. And you even agree with me here in your video later on when you
Now,
state this.
I'm very surprised. You're getting a good amount of backlash, right? You have 447,000 downvotes on the trailer.
Not
right?
my trailer.
Maybe people just don't like the game. But then you go full SJW and you're deleting comments.
Oh my God, I am not deleting comments, dude. What the fuck? And you bring up social justice war. You just brought that up. Gee, I wonder where that fucking comes from. It keeps coming into the conversation, man. And this guy right here, this is the guy that was harassing me in my comments while I was like, maybe I didn't really frame this right. He was like, oh, you deleted comments, you deleted comments. Like, I'm not fucking deleting comments. And I got fucking sarcastic with him. You know how YouTube works. You've put the parentheses and you know it turns into italics there on that last thing. I deleted your comment. That's clearly fucking sarcastic. Oh my God, dude, come on. You're gonna make this about like all this petty shit. Why are you bringing up this petty shit? Why are you making this the crux of your points here when you were on to some good stuff? I didn't fucking delete comments. I don't fucking delete comments, and I'll prove it to you, and I'll show you the kind of shit that does kind of make me believe that you're proving my point, or the community is proving my point. Look, I'll show you on this pending approval thing. You done. In fact, he was the chief design officer. This area right here, it says comments awaiting your review. So you hit the button, and then you've got this. So I don't have time to moderate these, so I leave the auto filter on. I don't have time to go through 152 comments and see, you know, that is all of these comments good? You guys are getting your panties in a bunch for no reason. Battlefield 5 is a video game, not a World War II documentary. Well, obviously, you know, and then these held for review. Let's see. The Angry Cuck Show, nice straw man argument and lies, Joe. Disingenuous, low IQ. The Angry Cuck, Social Justice Warrior Cuck, Angry Cuck Show, fuck off, you filleting spick. You know, Angry Joe, fuck up, you fucked up, you fat cuck, Bale made a cuck. God, you really are a cuck, fucking sellout, what a fag, Angry Cuck Show. Not my Joe, well, he's a dirty fucking Mexican. I'm done with Joe, I used to join his videos, but he's a faggot. You sell out, pissed off Pedro. Yeah, so really, really great audience here. You know, cuck this, cuck that. Man, you know what? What community is it, do you think, that uses that word a lot? Now, I don't want to get political here because this isn't about politics, but I'm a kind of guy, and you know, you say like you've watched my videos, I tell it like it is. What community uses that word a lot? And what community talks like this? You sell out, go woke, you broke, you know, not my battlefield, and you're a social justice warrior, you're a vagina cuck.
Again, Angry Joe, you're still missing the point. If you saw the 4 videos which you claim to have done, why are you completely strawmanning them and not getting the point? Even after this second video, and you're watching the video as you're making this video, sorry, and you're going through your comments, and there are hundreds of comments that have been flagged or waiting to be approved. Why aren't you just approving? If you don't care what they're saying, why do you care? You're still censoring people, even if it's your channel, and you're still ignoring all the arguments that are in the comment section, and you're saying Quartering is harassing you. Dude, it's your own channel. You can ignore him at any point. Like Tyler, the creator, said, just shut your computer off and go outside. Or just close that tab. Go do something else. You can't harass someone on the internet. You could have blocked him or banned him off your channel at any point if he's actually harassing you, dude. And you're shitting on your audience while going through these comments. Why are you doing this, Angry Joe? Joe, why are you doing this? Why? And you said you don't want to get political. That's all you've been doing. You've talked about anti-social justice warriors and ignoring the reason why people have an issue. It's from EA. They started over all of this. They put politics in this game, and you're just ignoring all of it. And you're saying, these are certain types of people using language. How the fuck do you know? Again, that's an accusation you can't back up. Again, using citation needed. You need to back up your goddamn arguments. You can't just take things out of the thin air. And you're censoring people on your channel because you're not approving these comments. So even if you're not deleting them, you're certainly not approving them. I approve all of my comments, unless it's a bot that's just spamming links. I don't approve those. But again, you're actually proving the point of Quartering, because you're not approving these comments. Either your mods have done this, or other people in your comment section, and and they have either been deleted or flagged, and you're not putting them up again. Again, what the hell are you doing, Joe? What the hell?
Is any of this ringing a bell? Jesus Christ. But hey, whatever. I guess I should have checked all those different things to make sure that, did my fucking Chromecast update this? And is every fucking joke I'm going to be taken, seriously? Or am I going to get fucking racist, memes? Am I going to be inundated with Trump supporters if I go and click on their fucking, Twitter profiles? Is it going to be this? Wow, dude, I've never been on the other end of this. It happens so fast, especially when you think you're onto something and you're, I got him. He didn't watch the actual videos. Oh, I got him. I saw this fucking comment that's just being shared with you by your fans. So I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking about what you said in your video. I was replying directly to your fans. And guess what? Those same people that were, riled up in your comments that I was directly talking, look at these people getting riled up in the comments, and maybe it's not really about social justice warriors and the anti-social justice versus social justice, and they're fucking everything up. And you got people like saying Joe's always been a social justice warrior. He defended Anita Sarkeesian. He's a fucking, he loves her. And I'm like, I made one fucking video on Anita Sarkeesian saying, hey, maybe she shouldn't get death threats, guys. And there's a video of her saying she's not really a gamer. Just let her say whatever she wants and she'll pass. And she did pass. And you guys are the only ones that fucking keep her relevant, or you keep fucking making videos on her over and over. Jesus Christ. But I'm a reasonable guy, and after I made that video, I was like, man, I didn't really frame this right. I basically I baited a few people because I had that thumbnail, and that thumbnail said, it's social justice warriors are ruling Battlefield, and it's because of the women's. And then you had people trying to drum up controversy, said Joe is deleting comments, and I'm like, dude, when I went on my break, I've been doing this 10 years. You said you watched the show. When I went on break like 2 months, like I got so many downvotes and I got so many people fucking attacking me for this fucking free show that I put on and just for 10 years. And then, you know, they turn on you in an instant. And that's what you're seeing here, where they're like, oh, Joe's deleting all the comments of other YouTubers. It's like, no, man, that went into auto approval like this one. Somebody screenshotted this and say, why'd you delete it? I found it. Sargon says, you know, Joe, they go on Trevor Noah to let you know they're politicizing their game. They put a cyborg woman on the front of a World War II game to let you know they're politicizing their game. They tell you to fuck off and don't buy it if you don't like it to let you know they're politicizing their game. I bet Red Dead Redemption 2 counter signals the anti-social justice crowd like Doom Eternal did. I bet Doom Eternal's pre-sales go through the roof. Get woke, go broke. And I think that's actually why his comment got held automatically because of the get woke, go broke hashtag. I think there's that gets triggered. That's not me, that's YouTube. And you know, so there's some good points, and people have made good points that this truly is about social justice. And man, there are really angry fucking people. I think I just fucking showed you and proved that and all I was trying to do with my video is, hey guys, maybe these channels riling you up in the comments section. You're starting to say some of this stuff. I was looking at it, I was like, wow, no. I was like, man, I've played Battlefield 5. It's really fun, and I do think they fucked up on the marketing, and it's kind of in a bad area, and EA is a shitty ass company, and they're saying stupid shit like this, and I agree with you. Where don't like women in Battlefield 5, don't buy it. But you know, some people in the video were trying to you know, put across a different idea. Like Gundam, I watch his videos, I like his stuff, and he left a comment too. I didn't see it there, but it got removed too, and it was like, I was too uneducated to place my pre-order. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. But I looked up the quote again, and you know, a lot of the audience thinks that, you know, EA was like, oh, you guys are uneducated. Everybody that bought Battlefield is a fucking moron, you know, and they insulted their community and they hate their community, when the guy was basically saying anybody who thinks that females couldn't have fought in World War II, or that maybe this story has no place, they're uneducated because women did do this. And he was trying to defend the women part of it, and he was like, well, if you guys don't want women, then you don't have to buy it. And so when he said,
You know, there are quite a few points I want to get through. Cause I'm not strawmanning you, cause I'm doing both videos, and I'm not taking anything out of the context. It's deliberately because you're not doing the same towards your critics, and that's a big issue. You're saying everyone is getting riled up, and it's because you're wrong. It's because you're wrong. You can't just say, oh, it's because people hate social justice work. They hate women in games. No, it's not. It's because you're wrong. And you're just belittling and insulting people that don't have the same view as you. And who the fuck mentioned Anita Sarkeesian? Who mentioned Anita Sarkeesian? People are called you out in regards to Anita Sarkeesian because she's been wrong so many times. You're the one that is mentioning her for some goddamn reason. Are you trying to use Gamergate as some sort of pejorative here? Because it's getting very close to it. It's getting very close to it, and you strawmanned Gamergate in the past too. That's why people got angry with you. When you're making arguments, you can't just pull shit out of your ass and then continue to insult people and calling them alt-righters and use pejoratives to describe them. You should have done your goddamn research before you do these sort of videos. You can't just say, oh, I watched 4 videos. Then use clips of them. Use some of their arguments in your video. You can't just say, oh, I watched 4 videos. Because I don't know. I don't know if you watched them or not. And you, from the looks of it, you didn't watch them because you don't know what they said. You don't. And you're just strawmanning. and you're not using arguments. You're just making the something what we said or what other people said, and that's supposed to be their entire argument when it's not. You're just strawmanning people, and you act like a victim, dude. You're making money off of people who you post a free show. So fucking what? People liked your stuff. They built you. You're big and you got money because people watch you. They subscribe to your Twitch account. They give you money either through Patreon or other means. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? You can't just do that towards your own audience or potential audience. What the hell are you doing? You should make good points by addressing your critics, and not just they use some sort of language. Therefore they must be alt-righters, and therefore their arguments are stupid. What the hell, dude? And women back in the day, they weren't good enough for Frontlines. There are barely some of them that are good enough for the front lines now, because women and men are different, and having women on the front line wouldn't be good for anyone, for the women or for the men, because women aren't strong enough to carry a 250-pound guy with backpack and weapon and everything into safety if someone gets hurt. That's why people got pissed, because calling your own customers uneducated is fucking retarded. That's what it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. And you're continuing, instead of actually addressing the goddamn arguments and criticism against you, you call it harassment. Goddamn, man. Goddamn. You can't... I refuse to believe you're that stupid. Either, you're just using really, really bad strawman tactics to discredit your critics. It's sad to see.
That I was like, dude, you do not talk to your audience like that. That's you can't talk to your customer base like that. And they did fuck up, and I agree with those kinds of points that you guys made there. But I don't think they were insulting the entire fan base. I think they were insulting the small segment. Was like, I don't want women in my games, and it's completely unrealistic. And I don't want it, and because I wasn't insulted by it. And then in your video you go on to say other things like, I'm straw manning from the very beginning. I'm straw manning, and I'm saying like, he said that I framed it like this, and I did politics, and then we talk like this. Well, I think I just freaking proved it to you, man, that people do talk like that. Okay, and this is all the ones that were automatically caught. I bet you if I go right now to my comment section, it's gonna be even fucking worse than that, because the thing is probably working overtime, because you guys are you sent your I'm getting mobbed a little bit. I've never been on this side of something like this. It's a little crazy. It's crazy. See. People thinking I'm deleting comments. That thing gets so fast and so out of control, you don't even have time to explain, and nobody's gonna fucking believe you anyway, and that kind of stuff. So, but whatever. But here's what my point I was making is that you said I was straw manning at the beginning, and people don't talk like that. Nobody's ever made that argument that they don't want women in there. Come on, man. You're an intelligent guy. I watch your videos. I like your content. You know people do make that argument. They were making it in your comments. I pointed it out to you. In fact, if you want, I'll prove it to you, and I'll send you some screenshots. They're doing it in your comments. They were doing it in my comments before the rush. So don't try to act like I set up a straw man just to tear it down. People do think like that, and that's what I was getting worried about, that we can't even talk to each other anymore because of the whole right-left thing. And I was wrong for bringing up Trump and red hat hats and conservatives. But, that's another thing. I notice, when I get attacked or brigaded, I'll click on the profile, and I swear to you, man, it's always, it's a big Trump banner. It's got very specific things and propaganda on there, and it's like a one mind track account. And that's the majority of sort of the discourse that I get when I talk about this kind of stuff. So I was in the wrong for bringing up that, because there are Trump supporters that don't want this kind of customization, or that don't care about women, and then they're fine with women and they support Trump. So you're right, and then I shouldn't have brought up conservatives and alt-right, but let's not, fake like, oh, there's not commonality there, or there's not cross subsets of subsets. But man, wow, I've never been attacked like that before by social justice warriors, because trust me, they don't like some of the things I have to say either. I just think it's so weird, we're arguing in circles. Like, it's not about social justice, it's about historical accuracy. It's not about historical accuracy because it's actually about women, but it's not about women because but that means it's about social justice warriors. And my original point was, it's probably all these other things, and you agreed with that. You're like, it's probably all these other things, and I agree with the last 2 minutes. Like, what was the whole point in the video? Shit. Other than to like make up all those lies about me, or buy into people trying to start a controversy between us two. Fuck, man. This is the last response video I'm doing. I don't know. I guess this is what other YouTubers do, but I don't like this. Like I said, I watch some of your videos, and I watch Gunnar's videos. I think he's a funny guy, and I like to keep an open mind and hear both sides of the argument. But boy, this has almost kind of convinced me that it's actually the social justice. And it's actually the women. But no, I still think it's everything. But maybe that is a little bit bigger problem than with that, and we're gonna have to deal with this as we go forward. A new world where we've got this kind of hidden war going on, right? Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for understanding. And downvote the video if you don't like it, and your comment might get deleted if you're doing profanity and hashtags and links and stuff like that, because I don't moderate, and I only have one moderator, and he doesn't moderate either. So, all right, guys, it's all auto stuff. So, see you on.
All right. So you look at the comment section. So let me look at the comment section, since you advocated that, oh, it's just people telling you you're a social justice warrior. So here, Resonant, I'm not looking at his first video. Thing is, this isn't just a left versus right debate. It's some people don't like agendas being shoved down their throat, and on the other hand, people don't care and think it's stupid. Some people won't buy and are being fuzzy because of this. Here, as a liberal woman speaking, I want nothing to do with women soldiers in World War II stories, unless it's actually historical accurate, which there isn't much of. I think the stories portraying what men went through in war are better. If you want women in World War II, portray the nurses that stayed up days keeping dying men alive. I don't need some fictional story about what a woman did. When there are real stories, we could be honoring and talking about instead. So I'm a Trump supporter because I don't buy this game. Dude, what kind of drugs are you on? Buy Social Justice Joe. Maybe people are starting to get fed up with the same AA sequels every damn year. Sure hell feels that way. Remember, don't pre-order. People actually stop pre-order. What's happened? The people pushing this stuff always have to check every fucking box. She's strong, independent, skilled, intelligent, has zero vulnerabilities. They make the same mistake every time. Look at all the most recent women protagonists, and they're all flawless, shining gods. Even superheroes have weaknesses. I think the cyber lady is cool. I just wish they had an actual good story to back it up, but they don't. It's just a weird cyborg lady in an otherwise historical setting. It's just jarring and upsets the fans of the franchise. I can go through all of. I can go through the next video, on his response video, which I'm just replying to. Here, maybe just maybe people are not buying it because they didn't like it. Trump derangement syndrome. People are crazy. Keep doing you, Joe. I'm here, a depressed student pilot. I'm totally a right-wing MAGA hat-wearing Nazi, and not an Asian man just trying to find a good game to look up. Dice shit on fans, calling them uneducated, then got all worked up when the fans didn't buy the game just as I told them to. Angry Joe complaining that people are angry. What the fuck? Yeah. I can go on and on. Hypocrite Joe doing diggy a hole. Yeah. I mean, where is this so-called language? Where people, these are just the top comments on both of your videos. What the hell are you talking about, man? And you're being mobbed. This is bullshit. You just can't seem to handle to be wrong, even though you said you wanted to hear other people's arguments, and here nobody wants women in game strawman. Like, again, yeah, this is a straw man. People want good story. I just read from a woman who commented on your video. She wanted a real story, a good story. Several people just, and you claim you have evidence of what you say, of people going after you. Why don't you show it? You don't show it. It's all talk, no telling or showing. And it's always Trump supporters allegedly. Like, what the fuck, man? You at least you're admitting your mistake in regards to that you said it was all Trump supporters, but then you backtrack immediately, saying it's a big subset of them who are basically sexist. We're not lying about you. Like, you say you have an open mind, but you don't listen to your critics. It's not. People are not upset that there are women in games. You need to show the proof of that. If you say the audience of Quartering hate women, show fucking evidence. But it's because of pandering and identity politics and EA crapping on their audience. And you said just before you ended your video, you don't delete, but your comments are being flagged, either by bots or whatever, and they're not being brought back, and you're not doing anything about it. That's still basically deleting comments, dude. That's still deleting comments. So even if they might be in not showing only and you can only see them, you're still censoring, either complicitly or implicitly. You're still censoring your comments because you can't handle it. You can't approve Sargon's comments even though it is rational. Jesus Christ, dude. You've fallen from grace. I've unsubscribed, and I just can't take you serious by doing strawman the two videos. Anyways, this has been a long-ass video. I've spent probably 3 hours editing all of this. Let me know what you guys think. If I'm completely wrong, be sure to let me know. Like, I'm willing to address my critics. If I'm completely wrong, comment, or we could even do a hangout about it. I can talk to you face to face. I'm more than willing to talk to people. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.